Well, straight out of the beer fridge and into a beer review. It's that time again. A Belgian quad this time is the Prearis Quadruppel, a Belgian dark strong ale. 10% it comes in at. As always, a big thanks to our channel sponsors for the beer reviews, which is beersofeurope.co.uk. Little hiss. Not too much on the nose. Malts. Surprisingly. Seems quite viscous for a 10%er, we'll see. It's made by the Prearis Brewery, who are basically a contract brewer. As you can see, it is dark. A slightly off-worked head. There's a nice little cap there. Bit of Belgian yeast. Not on the fruit side though. There are some dark fruits there as well, some malts, caramel. Let's see. It's a bit on the chilly side in here tonight, but we'll see what we can do. There's a sweetness there. First sip you're greeted with a bitterness as well. Now that's waned away almost instantly, and there is a light fruit taste. Yeah, a little bit of bitterness again. Doesn't seem as complex as some other quads. It hides the 10%. You know it's a big beer. It's got excellent mouthfeel. It's a nice full-bodied beer. But it's not. The flavours that yet are not coming through hugely complex. There's definitely. Trying to think, maybe something like a little plum, but not as sweet as a plum. Darker fruits, but there's some almost what I say pear, but not, you know, that sort of light fruit. It's not a pear taste, but it's a mix. Getting a slightly darker taste now, something like a date. Not quite as sweet as a fig. I think this is probably one served a little bit warmer than what it's come out of the fridge yet, but I've got the fridge running as high as it will go. Getting much more of that sweetness now. Rolls in straight away. And hits the back of your cheekbones almost. Very much a sort of slight burnt note to it, caramel, sort of not toffee. It's not as dark as that, but it's a caramel. Maybe a little bit demerara sugar, if you were to cook that, and get it slightly overheated. Get a little sort of cooked. Was it going to glaze the sugar over stuff and get slightly burnt in places? Could be a Belgian candy sugar. It's coming through quite sweet now, which is sort of layered over the fruit flavours now. I think this is one you could sort of spend time picking little bits out of it for quite some time. You could probably let this warm up and get a load more character from it. It's certainly not. I'm not getting the more complex quad type flavours like port and sherry wine notes and leathery. It's a lot less complex than that. Any means it's not an AB 12 or a Westie. But in its own right, I mean, I don't know what it was judged against when it went its competition, but it's certainly a sipper. But as you can see, I can sip it quite regularly. But yeah, that bitterness is coming back now, and the slight fruit again. It's like you get used to it, and then your mouth reprograms, and you get those fruit flavours come through again. It's not hugely Belgian yeasty like a lot of the triples and doubles here. This doesn't slap you in the face with the Belgian yeast. It's got some fruity notes, but not that sort of heavy yeast flavour. Carbonation is ideal for the, it's not too gassy. It's gentle. It's still going to maintain that sort of dusty little cap in the glass. Nice bit of lacing and obviously some alcohol legs there at 10%. It's a very it's a stereo beer. It's chicken, sweets, and then fruits, but it's a good solid beer. Some people say it's boring. I don't think so. There are, there are a lot more boring beers than this one. I would happily try this one again and possibly sell one and get some age on it and see if we get some of those old world quad flavours develop. See, again, now I'm getting the bitterness and not the sweetness, which I like. This beer keeps switching from one thing to another. Well, my taste buds do anyway. Okay, well that's it. As always, you can find the link to the shop to buy the beer down in the comment section just below this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already for more beer reviews and some other news on brewing. Okay, cheers, catch you on the next one.